And we have been telling you about gloves discovered around the Guthrie home. At one point, the sheriff's department telling us there was as many as 16, similar though to ones that were seen worn by the suspect. That involved one particular glove. Now in Guthrie's doorbell camera footage. Now a local couple says they found gloves, and one they believe appeared to have blood on it, and have not heard anything since reporting. It was 9 days ago when that happened, and News 4 Tucson's Nany Garcia spoke with them exclusively.
The couple that found the gloves tells me what immediately stood out is that it appeared that one of the gloves had blood on it. And they tell me that they found the gloves less than a mile from Nany Guthrie's house as soon as you turn out of the neighborhood. The couple tells me that they felt compelled to help in the search because they're from the area, and they started driving slowly down Campbell Avenue while shining a bright flashlight out the window as they're familiar with the area. And that's when they say they spotted something that looked like a black glove.
It also appeared to look like it had blood on it. There was two different colors, and the blood was more towards like the wrist side of the glove, and on the pointer finger it looked like it was ripped. So it didn't just look like a regular glove. It looked like this was a glove used for something that could have possibly been what they were looking for.
They say less than 10 feet away from that glove, they spotted another glove. So 2 total. They say they did not touch either glove. Instead, they began making phone calls. They tell me they first tried to call the FBI tip line and were on hold for about 45 minutes. When they finally got through, the FBI took the information and location. They said thank you for the tip, and they will note it, and that they could not guarantee they would be sending anybody out that night. And then they called the sheriff's department. They say they were told to leave the glove in place and that someone would respond.
And also in front of the glove, we noticed like what appeared to be like a blood drop on a rock. And so underneath the glove was like dried looking blood or something, you know.
And we didn't move it or touch it, so we immediately were like, we have to do something.
And concerned about the rain in the forecast, which we do know the rain ended up coming, they called 911, and they say multiple investigators came out fairly quickly. All this happened around 10 p.m. They say they were questioned by those investigators until 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, 9 days later, they wonder if the gloves that they found were submitted for DNA testing. So we did reach out to the FBI as well as the sheriff's department. The FBI did not get back to us, but I did speak with Sheriff Chris Nanos on the phone, who tells me if those gloves were submitted for evidence, chances are they were submitted for DNA testing. In the Foothills, I'm Nany Garcia. Back to you.
As this case continues, for continuing coverage of this desperate search for Nany Guthrie, be sure and stay with News 4 Tucson on air, online, and on all of our social media platforms.